So I'm standing here with Lee, who's been coming to Supercar Sunday for how many years?
At least 3.
At least 3. When he first showed up, he pulled up in his Ultima. I don't think anyone had ever seen one, heard one that sounded as radical. The guy built it, knows everything about it. He's at every car show. He's a class act. I mean, what more can I say? Tell me, why do you like Supercar Sunday?
Well, it's just a great time to come out and tell lies with your friends. We got, an hour and a half or 2 hours out here. There's no women that object to it, and we tell lies and have fun. And nobody even wears any boots. They just do it in their tennis shoes.
Now, your car, it's a very special car, an Ultima. You built this yourself.
Yes, Ultima builds a very complete kit, and then you assemble it. I wouldn't say built. I'd say I assemble it. When you get the kit the way I ordered it, it goes all the way down to the rivets and the brake fluid and the brake lines. I mean, it's a really, really complete kit. And what you get is the chassis and the body, but nothing in it, together, shimmed up, properly aligned, etc., and 27 boxes of parts. Then you get out the list and it says, slot A, part B, and away you go.
So what type of power plant do you have here? How much horsepower? What's the estimated top speed?
This one's got a 565 horse LS1. It's a built LS1, dry sumped. It's on Kinsler, run with a Motec. Pretty well serious motor. The later models, like the one sitting next to me here, has got a 610 horse LS7. The LS7s weren't available when I started this project. It obviously would be the way to go.
And my understanding is you have a couple other special projects going on. You want to share a little about that, and we'll cover it when you unveil them?
Yeah, I've got a Renault R5 Turbo 2, cloned up to be a Maxi. You have to be in the Group B stuff to really understand that. It's a lifelong love. I've had it since '84. It's one of the nicest cars to drive I've ever driven in my life, and I've been blessed enough to own a few pretty nice cars. And that's probably about 6 months out, I hope. And I'm also building a 27 Ford Lakester with a surprise motor in it. When I bring it out, I'm going to have a lot of fun. People will be looking at the motor going, what that be? We'll let them guess for a while.
So you have a 200-mile-per-hour car. You have a road rally Group B car that will probably be just as fast. And then you have a hot rod. You really cover the gamut.
Yeah, I'm not a make guy. I've owned Audis. I had an MR2. I had a Pantera. Not that I say much about that anymore. NSX. A lot of different cars. Had a couple of Porsches. I'm not a brand guy. I certain cars I buy I like. I think if you asked me a week before I bought the Renault, would I buy a Renault, and I looked at you and said, a what? And then I got a ride in one and went, wow. So had one since '84.
Lee, thank you for all your support, your passion, your energy, sharing the vehicles, inviting your friends. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Yeah.